Quick tips on air conditioning. What we're going to do with this one, we'll show you a little quick trick here. Little Ford Taurus, doing a little air conditioning work, and I've got the vacuum pump hooked up here. And that yellow line goes up into the middle here, which is distributed through this block and then controlled by these two valves. This one's turned off, this one's turned on. What we're going to do is we're going to put a vacuum through this blue line into the car's AC system, and what that's going to do is that's going to pull a vacuum on this whole air conditioning system. Now, the reason we do that is not to suck out any old trash or anything like that. Basically, the reason we do a vacuum is because moisture in the air can actually get into the vehicle system when you've got it apart. And I've had it apart putting new parts on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this into a vacuum, and water boils at room temperature under a vacuum, which is about 22 to 24 inches of vacuum. That's going to turn it into a vapor, which will pull it right out of this vacuum pump here, right out of this tip here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Now, for those of you who don't have the fancy vacuum pump, the easy trick is to take this yellow hose off, and you can buy these gauge systems anywhere. You take this hose off and you hook it into the vacuum line on your car's anything on your car that has a vacuum, and what that does, let it idle, and it'll get 22 to 24 inches of vacuum, and that'll draw that system down into a vacuum. And then before you shut everything off, you close the blue line here, and that will trap the vacuum. Then when you put the charge to it, then it'll go ahead and suck it right on in. Usually about 2 pounds will start a vehicle to blow in cold air.